Okay. Gotta set up the red science, which shouldn't be too bad, let's be honest. Okay, of all things, this is going to be pretty easy. I'm watching some Balatro videos, so I kind of have the theme stuck in my head now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then do it again. Bup, 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 bup. Damn it. Okay, well, first, let me... And then I'll send her it. Yeah, like that. That looks nice. Wow. Yeah. And then I just need to do the similar thing on this end and do a bunch of wiring over here. And by a bunch, I mean apparently just the one. So I'll just make it symmetrical. Yep, all of them are powered now. And they're all facing the correct directions. Okay. I'm probably not going to be running back and forth very much between them, but I want to get just the basics. Nope. There. Alright. Well, I mean... Oh, wait, where am I going to make the pickup? I guess I will actually have to put them underground through here to make a pickup. That's annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the middle just because I can't have it exactly line up on the edge. Plus, it makes it look cool because it makes the whole thing go like zoop. To use the technical term, of course. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, hang on. Damn it, I don't have any walls. Yeah. Oh, we have medium biters. So they are evolving. Actually, I think it's just time-based evolution. Is that what I did before? No, I put this here. Right. And then a chain after. And a chain after. And yeah, that's enough. Well, no, actually, I think. Well, yeah, I think it's probably best to keep trains from getting on this rail if they can't go all the way to here and here. Alright, so this is gonna be red science pickup. Weird to think about. Kinda. I need to test some stuff with undergrounds. Cause... Ah, yeah. This is why I have the 2 tile gap. Yeah. Can't fit that there unless I move it up one, but I kind of like this way. You know what? I have a crazy idea, but it might just work. There we go. Yeah, nah, that don't work. As much as it would be nice to have them facing each other in order to make it look like the belt just neatly ends. Sort of like a track buffer as opposed to just the rails terminating. Yeah. In fact, I might actually move this even further over just so that this is symmetrical. Yeah. Okay, and then I am running out of steel. Not too fast, but you know, fast enough. Such is life, always running out of steel. So yeah, for now I'm just gonna cut that. And I'm also just going to, do that visually to block it off. For now, we're just going to do this one, cart's worth. And because this is actually a station pull-off, I can put this down immediately without worrying about it. They'll just go by on this rail if they need to. Which they shouldn't, because I think it's slightly longer than going up to the stone mine and back. Well, unless there's something waiting at the stone mine, in which case, I guess. But, yeah. You should be able to... Let's do 5 assembly machines again and see what we got. Well, I mean, theoretically, this is not the final destination or the final placement. If I do that 0.75 copper plates per second for 5.75 red science. So how many times do I need to get up to like 15 ingredients? 100. Yeah, no. How much to get 7? 50. That is still... I mean, yeah, I could have done that math myself, let's be honest. Okay, so... That is very interesting to consider. Definitely not going to happen for now. But I'll bear in mind that I can really upscale this without having to worry about the I/O. Frickle. There. It should be fine. Maybe I should merge them into one belt, but eventually I want to consume the full yellow belt. So, and we're not even going to consume the half belt anyway. It's in the middle. So I don't think this is actually that much of a throughput limitation per se. I do forget. I need to I think that's enough actually. Yeah. It does mean I have to move this out here though. No, not like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice and easy. Put the red science back on. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is the iron gears. Okay. Had a silly brain moment there. Actually, I don't want it to be up like that. I want it to be oh, damn it. I'm missing iron again. Well, I mean, there's not a terrible way to go about this, which is just do it. And then we just wait. Come here, somebody. And then once it stops, I'll switch it back. But yeah, I guess for now, I'm building with ghosts. Yeah. That doesn't reach? What? Oh no, it's because these aren't even powered in the first place. Yeah, there we go. It's a little scuffy, but... that doesn't work. 1.5. I mean, yeah, that would be the half belt that I want. If I was doing this as a half belt. I think for now this is actually a good amount for the science. And I did it again. Nice. And now we can turn the priority right down on this. I definitely need to start thinking about how to do the combinator stuff. Circuit logic for it. Anyway, whoops. What I wanted to do with this was take a couple of stacks so that I can craft more stuff. Like those. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm a genius. Way faster. Is this immensely overkill at this point? Right now? Yeah. But eventually I'm going to want it, so... Plus, this gives me a good spot to just go pick up gears at. Okay, why is the copper train not stopping here? Let me turn up the priority on this. But yeah, I think it's time to actually wire something like this up. Okay, so I think I gotta cut that. And I need a decider combinator? What? Oh, okay. I thought it was still setting the priority. Yeah, let me just set this way higher so that there's a train that drops by sooner. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can turn down this priority. Can I force it to... Yeah, I can force it to skip. Which means it'll come right over. Perfect. Thank you. And yeah, for some reason, it's just really slow with copper. Does copper stack differently? No, it stacks to 100. Oh, wait, the ore only stacks to 50. Is that it? Much to consider. Anyway, we gotta let this build up for a second, which means letting these get their outputs filled. Yeah, I think I can just set it to be signal P input count of copper plate. No, I need to invert it. That's why you can't just do that. How do you oh wait, is that an arithmetic combinator? I mean, that kind of seems like what it would be. I need to invert it. Well, what's the maximum? 4.8K, because it's 48 slots, right? 6 by 10 minus 2. No, that'd be 58 then. No, because it is 5. Never mind, I miscounted. For some reason I saw 6. But yeah, so it would be 4.8 thousand times 6. 28.8 thousand. Huh? Ah. No. need to reduce the priority based on the number of plates. So I need to do the opposite of this. I need 28k minus the number of copper plate. What do these two mean? Why don't they do anything? Why aren't those different? But yeah, I need to minus this in reverse somehow. Do I need another arithmetic combinator? Did I forget to? Yeah, I did. Well, I mean, it does still kind of need it, but not that much. Anyway. Input. Copper plate. $28.8K. And if I take not that, and then if I multiply it by -1, wouldn't that do it? No? Wait. Yes. And then it keeps getting lower as the thing fills up. I need to make it like a percentage, don't I? So how would I do that? How do I take it from anywhere from 0 to 28,000 and make that a percent? How do I compact that from 0 to 100? Or not even, because this can only go up to 90. But I mean, I guess if I did this on every stop, they would all dynamically go within that range anyway, and that would become the new 0 to maximum priorities threshold. So, I mean, I guess? I don't know. Okay, it just goes up to 255 if it's above that. Which means that's as much of a variation as it can handle. It'll be at 0 priority if the chests are full, but as soon as there's like 250 missing plates, 2.5 stacks, it'll call an entire other train over. Yeah, no, I definitely need to figure out some kind of okay, cool. Yeah, that does work. Some sort of 0 to 100 scaling. So we have our priority signal. Wait. Yeah, no, we were getting a negative priority signal before, and then we're positiving it. Now I just need to somehow percentage it of 100? No, I think I have to do... Oh, modulo. Okay, because it's looping every 100 now. No, that's definitely not it. Shit. I mean, that kind of helps, dividing it by 100. Just truncating it down to... Yeah, I feel like that actually works pretty well. Because then, yeah, look at the priority. It's actually going down below 255 now. Okay, yeah. Shit, I mean, that might work. Yeah, as this fills up, the priority output signal is going down, and the priority is becoming lower and lower. Proportional to the fullness of these chests. Okay, yeah. Let me grab a blueprint out of this. Cargo prioritizer. And I don't need those or those. I just need to be able to slap it on top of the steel chests. And then connect the output to the station. Cool. I mean, yeah, I guess current objective, upgrade that shit. Where's my car? Oh, it's over there, right? Alright, well, last thing I want to do before I leave is, of course, actually hook up the science. Yeah, there we go. That'll put bottles on both sides of the belts. And lovely. I should probably make a read version for pickup. Where it's not inverted and the priority grows with... Yeah, cargo, where the priority grows with the amount of stuff. So that just doesn't need the negation on it. Wait, I didn't need 3. I only needed 2. That's like the whole point. Flip horizontally. Yeah, it just doesn't need the negation. Why aren't these getting power? Oh, these aren't powered at all. That's why. Anyway, yeah, connect red to red and then red to station. So this should do the same thing of percentagizing. Ah, crap. I need to go make it a parameterized. So this one is red science. Yes. And then 28k for the 6 chests. And then I'll just multiply that number by 3 once I fill out the whole thing. Oh, look at that. Okay, and then this is super easy to do. I just throw a big pole right like that. So this is now... Oh no, it's setting a negative priority. Oh, it's the number of bottles minus 28k. So actually, I don't need this either. I just need to turn it into a percentage. Okay, wait. I do need this for one thing, and that's converting it into a P signal. So it should just be equals, right? Oh, wait, no, that means I need a decider combinator. Yeah. Red science equal, well, I mean, greater than 0. No. P signal input count? I mean, it's not even, oh, it's not seeing any because it's not connected. You great big doofus. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not doing any harm right now. Because there's nothing with a red science schedule anyway. Maybe I should have made this further away so that there would just be more room for more red science things. I mean, let me go put the... Oh, yeah, no, that is the drop-off prioritizer. Whoopsie. Damn it, I already had some. Right, I forgot to frickin' do the thing again. So yeah, now we have a priority pretty high because it's empty. It's slightly above 255, but I mean, that just means it's max priority because it's empty. So yeah, eventually the priority will drop to 0 once the chests are full, so it'll automatically go to the other stations as well. Yeah, I think I am going to fix this actually while I've got the chance, as I am right here. Basically all it entails is moving these assemblers over so that they're right here instead of this being a... Hang on real quick, let me just do that. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. That way there's just a ton of space to the left and right for more potential science assembly. Nope. But yeah, if we look at this, the priority should be decreasing A little bit. Yeah, it's still pretty low, so I would say having it cap out at that amount is still pretty good. And it saves some headache in terms of trying to do weirder math than just 100. But yeah, this should be good. This should be that half belt of wheels, of gears. And then I don't have to change that at all until we make enough red assembly to surpass that consumption, which was like, what, 50 of these? I want big assembly. Can you blame me? It'll look nice. And then do it again on the other side. Big assemble. Does look a little silly, but such is life. There we go. Oh, and then I need another 10 for the outputs. Yeah. I can theoretically fit one more at the end here. So yeah, I'll put a ghost there. And then I'll just ghost out the rest of these. And theoretically, we could get more because we can do a little bit of belt, not weaving at the end, but ooh. But you know what I mean. We can have the copper belt sneak under here and go up and be the input for another set. And then have that come around here too. So it'd be like that, and then coming back down, that. Nice. And then, yeah, that should just do all the thing. Yep. Yeah. Cool. And then another 5. So yeah, that should be good. 2. Oh my god, it's so little. Which theoretically is a good thing. Oh, actually, wait, I don't even need to do that fancy stuff. I can just do a mirrored vertically version of this. And then send the output down from above them. So let me plan that out just so I remember. Because I tend to forget stuff if it takes a while. Weird mirror universe. where the red, the long-handed inserter is on the outside and the blue one is in the middle. And then it's just as simple as that. So yeah, theoretically that'll be what we get to later. Getting it any further than that is going to take a splitter, splitting off on this side up here and on this side up here. And then getting this science through is going to be even more of a pain in the butt. Oh, hello, second iron plate train. Wow. And look, he waits patiently out of the way of the copper train. Oh, it's beautiful. And he pulls in. So that's because, yeah, these aren't even half full yet, so they definitely do need... Yeah, but the priority is dropping now because it's not as empty. So if there was one that was even more empty than this station with the fullness detection, it would go to that one instead. So yeah, there will be a random tie between all the ones that are, you know, more empty than 250, yeah, 2,500 items, like empty slots. And then, yeah, you know. Yeah, look at this. We're making a frick load of red science. Very nice supply. Yeah, I mean... Oh, wait a minute. First of all... Yeah, I'll put it here. Just so I can hopefully see the whole thing. Yeah. Okay, car. I'll come back and refuel you in a bit. Actually, I should fuel it now so that when I'm ready, I can just flip it to automatic after setting up the schedule. That should be enough to get it to the refuel. And if it isn't, well, I'll go drive over and fix it. Okay. I mean, I feel very accomplished, and also very glad that I didn't try and brute force this last stream, because I feel like I would have flubbed this compared to what I just accomplished. So I guess this just has to be science drop-off. This one's going to have to be weirder because each individual item is going to be a different train. I think I'm going to have to get creative with the train schedule here. No, wait, because I can set this to be red science trains. Add station, red science pickup, science drop-off. Add weight condition, full cargo or 90? I mean, we'll see. Empty cargo. And 90. I think it might have to be 150. I don't know. Interrupts, refuel. So theoretically, that'll work. Right? Also, this is never going to get to full cargo at this rate. Not with only this much science production, so it's always going to be the time interrupt. So theoretically, I should just max that out. I mean, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's follow this train. And they're going to refuel. Fine. Ooh. Looks like I gave him just about the right amount. Whip, 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 whip. And boop. Now, where are we going? Red Science pickup. Okay. Fair enough. But I'm going to override that real quick. Just because I want to see that side of it tested. And yeah. So I did have to get a little creative with the scheduling. Also, this is only going to empty at half the rate, so I guess I should be bumping this up. Yeah. I guess we'll see. I'll have to do something similar here with the prioritization. I think I'm going to have to modify this one. I may have to actually use military science because I don't... Well, no, because I'm not... am I going to do space science? I don't know, actually, because I don't have a... I don't really think about doing large SPM goals. But this is a base that would be well suited to it. Also, let's go check out the sushi belt. Oh yeah, look at that. There's over 50 automation science on here. Also, I need to do the thing. Yeah, there we go. Wait. It's already on the outside like that. Oh no, because this will make it go on to the inside lane. Yeah, that just turns it into one of those T-junctions. Oh wow, it just scooched another one on. That's funny. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that gives more space by putting them on both lanes. Eventually it'll get to a point where there is no lack of overlap of 50 bottles. And yeah, it's always seeing like, wow, almost 10% extra when all is said and done. Which should be fine, but it's a little interesting. Actually, no, not even 10% extra. Because that would be 5 bottles. So it's 20% extra. My goodness. Okay, yes, we've got this. And this is detecting red science just fine, theoretically. I think I just need to pick something. Each? I might need to get into that. But I think I'm going to have to make a decider combinator here. Let's just do red and green for now. Ugh, but how am I supposed to just evaluate it? We have 900 of that. If any of them, then why don't we just pass signal P? Yeah, if red or green is under, let's say, 1,000? Then output the input count? Well, no, it should be under... Yeah, if it's under 28.8K, then output the input count. Why are you not outputting it unless it's set to signal 1? Copy the count from the input signal. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, so that doesn't work like that. So I guess I do have to do an arithmetic combinator first. And then just do like -0. Also, this should be... Yeah, okay, hang on. I could do them separate networks, but I don't have enough wire colors for every kind of science. So we do like red science plus 0 equals P signal, priority signal, and then into that minus the 28K, which gives us the inverted priority, which we then multiply by -1 to get the actual priority, or the actual the amount of empty slots, which we then divide by 100 to get the priority that we actually want at the end. So I need to do this again, but for green science. Plus 0, output signal P. So I should disconnect these, and then connect that to this, and then this also to the red signal, so that it merges the counts. Somebody just handcraft 5 green science just so that we can see a number appear. Oh, damn it. Let me do that real quick. Also, just toss those in there. Okay, yeah, so we're outputting P3. We have 2.0, 2000. Okay, so 2032 as opposed to 2029. Okay, yeah, so it is adding it up the way I want it to. Cool. So I think that does it. And I just need to repeat that here for these. And wire them across to get to the input of this arithmetic combinator. And remember to multiply this by 3. Okay, wait, that's an overall priority setter. Like the total amount of science. But I mean, I guess the red will never surpass a certain amount, which means the priority will never stop. So actually, I think I need to just go back to the lab on this one, so to speak. Because I need to make this somehow individually prioritize each one and then pick the highest. Send to train so they can be used for weight conditions. Item count. Cargo? No. No, wait. Okay, remove that from there. Oh, circuit condition. Okay, circuit. Red greater than. Okay, wait, I might not even need to do any of this math bullshit. If I do this and do send to train. Okay, yeah, so if it's less than, let's say, 1,000. Drop off. If it's, no, it would wait to go to leave drop off. Ugh, crap. Yeah, because if it's waiting for empty cargo inventory or this to be less than 1,000, then no, this is not what I want, because then it well, this is a bad example because there's only ever going to be the one science drop-off. Which means I do read the contents of the train that is currently stopped and send them to the circuit network. Oh, I'm trying to puzzle this out so goddamn hard right now. Yeah, it doesn't work because this isn't the station. But if I add circuit condition red science... Wait, what? Wait, does it have to be stopped there? Because, yeah, this should be detecting... like, a few thousand science. What? No. Huh? What changed? Go right now. I need to see something. And I just need you to stop. And if I add circuit condition red science, now you can detect it. So if there's over... What's half of the 28K? 14.4. So there's over 14K. Then this is full. And it can skip. So yeah, every 150 seconds it'll leave anyways. But if there's more than 14,000 red science, it'll just leave anyway. Because there's no need for more than that in the storage of 3 steel crates. Okay. I think I get it now. So the pickup priority... Okay, so no, this drop-off priority system over here is still important for stuff with multiple drop-off stations. Nice train name. Nice train logistics here. Routing. So yeah, this definitely needs to be a priority thing so that the trains know which version of the station to go to. But this doesn't need prioritizing because there's only science drop-off. 1. And there's not going to be any more. So that doesn't matter. But yeah, if there is more... So I also need to attach this red circuit to the station to do send to train and add to the schedule circuit condition iron plates greater than 28K. And then we wire this like that. Yeah! So if there's more than 28K iron, it'll just leave, whether or not its cargo is empty. That way... I mean, theoretically, it could just stay here because it has a pull off, so it wouldn't be obstructing anything per se. Especially if I set the train limit to be 1, so none of them back up behind it. But, yeah. Also, this needs to be a 150-second timer. Give or take. Oh! 10,000 automation signs. Woo! But yeah, look. This is slowly getting there. I mean, I don't think it's going to get there yet, but... Oh, that is a little funny. We're emptying out at a third speed because these are full, but these aren't because I took them all. And also, those are the ones actually being consumed for gears. Interesting. But yeah, I think I just do that for every batch of 3 here. Yeah. Yeah, because it goes to that. And then bing, 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 bing. So yeah, every set of 3 to each other, and then to the pole, and then the next pole in the line. So we just do all the poles, and then... So yeah, they're all going to be on the red line, and that means this can send that all to train. And that means this could see all of the different science packs when it stops at the station. So it will still go to the station. even if it's full. But then it'll move out of the way immediately if this is overfilled. Okay. You know what? Let's wait and see if that happens here. So yeah, this is gonna... Because this is so slow right now compared to the possible throughput, we're gonna hit the timer condition. Let's just watch this happen. All right, here we go. I'm beginning to believe. So we'll stop here. Okay, we're only at 3.2 thousand, so... Yeah, we're not even close to filling up all of these chests, so it's not really worrying about it right now. But it is going up. And then it empties the cargo inventory. And boop. Bye-bye. Okay, yeah. So I think that's future-proofed it. Because of the specific needs of the station, I don't have to have the mathematic or the arithmetic. Which is probably for the best. Because I don't think I would have managed much better. So now we have to do green science. Somewhere. Wasn't this going to be red and green? Well, I guess I'll build green science over here then, and then blue science over here maybe. Because then it'll be near the water for oil. Well, no, because I have all the oil going on right here. The water train will go up there. My brain is starting to melt every hour now. But I am happy with what I've done. I feel like I've made an accomplishment. Oh, that's cool. The ghosts of the wires are actually visible. You can see there's two lines here, even though there's just... Well, no, that one actually does exist. Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Actually, yeah, hang on. There. Just the one wire between these. There we go. So that one connects to that one. This one connects to this one. Nope. There we go. So yeah, this is slowly filling up, and that means this condition is getting closer and closer to being permanently fulfilled until we start researching. So I guess this theoretically should be a red and green science train, but I don't know. I think it'll be fine, I guess. Nothing inherently wrong with it, just suboptimal. This does also mean that I'm going to have to keep all the science trains as single wagon, which is a little annoying. Because otherwise they're not going to be able to drop them off evenly. Almost makes me want a mod with half-length cargo wagons on them. Alright, so now I'm just puttering around thinking. I guess I do just need to go build the green science. Which means I may as well just take this and go the other way with it. It's off center. Don't care that much. I'll do better on my next playthrough. That's really all there is to it. Okay. My nose itches. Damn it. Ow. Yeah. I think I do want to let this go past the iron. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't look great for it. Real quick. Just about. Oof. Yeah, no higher than that. I mean, theoretically, it could work. Also, wow, patch of water right in the middle of an iron patch. You don't see that every day. What the? No. Okay, also, this does not need to exist. Why is this placed? What moron placed those, huh? Wait, what? That's not right. Why can't I... Why is that invalid? What? Oh, no. I did that so backwards. Oh, dear. Yeah, wow. That is entirely incorrect. I just did that because that was how the thing ended up being fitting. But no. I got fooled by the positioning of the circle lining up with the rails, but actually it's the other way around. Also, my nose won't stop itching, so if I just sit there for a second like an idiot, I apologize. Damn it. God, frickin', yeah, my nose. I hate it. I need to shut up about it, but I hate it. Boy, am I glad I figured that out about the rail signals first, before I did anything stupid. Ugh. Actually, yeah, I think I can get away with just having it, like, that. And then that. That should do it. So yeah, we're probably not going to be able to do iron mining here unless I do like some weird setup. But we can get water here, so that's fine. Kind of funny. Also, yeah, it looks like they don't really wander past the ground that's been, like, altered by the presence of the nests. Not too much, anyway. This is really what I'm worried about. I'm almost certainly going to put wall like this. Just in case. Like, wall from here, zoop, zip. Something like that. But for now, I mean... something like this? I mean, that looks pretty good to me. Finally, water pickup. After having water drop off on the list for years. Years. And I mean, I guess that means I get to use 3 more pumps. I'm not sure if a single offshore pump will be good enough, but we'll find out, I guess. I mean, that's pretty good. I'll just do a second one for good measure. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The one tile that I want to put it on and I can't. Good enough, I guess. Yeah, that fills it up real quick. Oh, wait. Stupid. Now it doesn't even connect over the gap. That is enough to put a station signal on the inside, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to approach this from the other end. Ah. Maybe go pick up more rails after I connect this. Maybe even before I end up connecting it. Woo, that was close. Alright, first things first. I'm not good at driving a car. I'm not good at remembering which way left and right go when I'm facing backwards, so I often end up turning in the wrong direction. Yeah, that should be fine, really. I don't need to loop around with that. Ow! I think that's all. Yeah. That looks right. Right? Well... yeah. This one you're allowed to stop afterwards because there's just a long straight rail as opposed to it being immediately other stuff. Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. It's a little silly because it's not consuming enough to do anything but the two left ones. So maybe I should tweak something about it. But... 24,000. Ah, 28,000. Maybe I should just make it 20,000? If it's over 20,000, you can just go somewhere else, because that means it might go to a different drop-off that needs it more severely. Although if it's going there in the first place, that's because the priority is higher. So, I mean, yeah. I just really need to set the priority stuff on every other station. Is really what I'm realizing here. Alright, every 2 electrical poles. Ow! Ah! Yeah. That's, I guess, enough. And now we just do it in the matching spot on the other side. Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of a long segment, so let's just do it here. Yeah, that looks roughly about right. So yeah, that should be fine for getting water. Now I need to do the green science. I mean, given the height of this, maybe later it will, but for now I am going to make it a pull off of here. Nice. Not nice. Ah. There we go. I see. As a moment of wait, why isn't it able to do that? Oh, right, because it probably removed the validity of that placement after I added the branch. I am out of rails. I forgot that was a thing. Well, back into the train mobile. I don't know. I just think it's stupid and funny to call it a car a train mobile when it's very clearly not on rails. Everything seems to be running smoothly, though, which I'm glad about. Yeah, the only occasional hiccup seems to be me running out of train materials, which will eventually set up to be crafted by the rail base so that it can become truly self-sufficient. And then once I get bots and roboports, oh, then you're all done for. The factory will grow, and it will not stop. Yeah, I think I'm okay for now. In terms of train stuff, yeah. What other... Ooh, the science needs a radar. Okay. Because I just had that realization of, oh, there's a radar here. Am I missing any? And yeah, science, the labs zone specifically requires a radar. Hello. Goodbye. Let's place it right here, just because that's a nice central spot. Whoops. I meant to hit tab. Yeah, well, I mean, part of that is probably my own personal viewing radius. Ah, the oil processing also needs a radar. Yeah. So we'll slap that down. Oh, dang it. Well, I will need another one at some point. So right now we'll just put it there. If that turns out to be a problem, excuse me, then whatever. Oil train. Okay. Right. Now that I have rails, back to this. Back to that guy. Yeah. Oh, wait. Balls. I forgot this is going to be like 4 inputs. I guess I'll make this the science pickup again. Similar to this. So I will need... Yeah, top side. Ugh. Yeah, it's something. Right. And then cargo drop off. Right. Did I ever blueprint? I didn't blueprint the pickup version. Actually, wait, did I even make this work right? Yeah, I didn't, because I forgot that was never actually working. Yeah, So just default priority, because it's the only red production right now. Alright, green pickup. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I guess I'm doing the same thing with the station here, which sucks, because that actually means I have to go over here and do a loop on the end again, like I did here. Same sort of T-junction to loop combo. There we go. I hate the mining radius. Alright, that should be fine. Bruh. Now, there is just one slight problem with this. Beyond that, on the left there, this not fitting. Yeah, I think I can do this at best. Yeah. There's a light problem, and that is, if we're doing green science, we need 3 ingredients, technically. Plates, gears, and circuits. Well, we don't have gears as an input, so actually, yeah. We really just need to be able to split the incoming iron plates 4 ways? The plates for both of these and the gears for both of these, and then import the circuits. So yeah, it's just iron and circuits, actually. See, there's a good reason to not have a gear train, even for the funsies, because it's not fun. It's just an inconvenience if you have to manage a 3rd input like that. Yeah, you are gonna be very unhappy with that. Yeah. Well, I'm still on stream, so no. So yeah, the placement's gonna be a little funky, but it should work pretty much the same way in practice. Kinda quiet, yeah. No one's really showed up this stream, which is a little sad because I'm very proud of what I achieved today, intellectually speaking, with the priority system and stuff. You are still having a little hissy fit. Why is that? Ah, okay, yeah. There we go. Cool. So it's a little shifted to the left compared to the other one, but it's fine. It doesn't bother me. I haven't had a not you. The rail signal. It was throwing a fit about it not being able to divide the rail system into a block because it had because the rails joined together again here. Don't yeah me. You're the one who complained about not having a hissy fit. Or, you know, not complained about not having a hissy fit, but acted indignantly about me stating that there was a hissy fit going on, I guess. I guess that's the phrasing we're gonna go with. I'm out of belts! By God! A long line of indignant people. I'm sure you do. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm only doing 1 belt for now. Yeah, the eventually one of these will come down and be like zoop. You know I do. Yeah, I know. There. Just to end the cap it again. Just a bit more. I think I'm starting to get repetition brain, where I just want to go do something else for a bit. Just starting to creep up there. Which is good because it's almost the 2-hour mark, so I actually do have the option to do that soon. Ah, that's very nice, being able to just hold left click there. I am out of steel. And I'm out of belts anyways, so I probably had to go do this soon anyways. Okay. See, I think this will be green circuits drop. Ah, yes. It's not gonna do anything for a while, but it'll be nice. And I guess this will be, yet again, iron plate drop-off. This is the 7th iron plate drop-off. Wow. Also, do I really have yellow belt pickup? Did I end up doing that? Inserter pickup too. What? I mean, I guess. Also, this evidently needs a radar dish. So while I'm going and getting belts, I'll go and place a radar there. Oh yeah, that's where belts are. Wait! I'm already making the ingredients! Oh my god. That was almost a disaster. There was like probably a solid minute there where everyone watching was just like, "You fool, you already built the ingredients for green science. What are you doing?" Oh, that was a close one. That would have been supremely embarrassing if I had actually committed to that without realizing. Woof. Okay, yeah, so this is not iron plate drop-off and green circuit drop-off. This is... yeah. This one can be inserter. It's funny that 2 yellow items makes green science. I was going to say it's fitting that green circuits make green science because of this, but nope. And then yellow belt drop off. Whew, okay. Alright. For realsies. Going to go grab more belts for myself. And a little more iron and more steel. How are my inserters doing? Oh, I need more inserters too. Alright. Well, I know where to go get them now. Frickin' hell. Oh. For some reason, these aren't working. Why is the, I guess I need to set up the drop-off prioritizer. So yeah, this is now the high priority. And I mean, I guess I have to set up the trains to pick up for these. But yeah. I mean, I probably could have done this as a pull-off for the pickup. So it would go zoop, and then would just route the belts around that. That might be a good idea to do now, actually. Let's see. Ah, crap. It's just too long. And this is the minimum size, because otherwise there's not enough room on the pull-off for the train to stop. So I really can't do any better than this. Theoretically, I guess I could move it and widen this entire segment. But at the same time, I think this is just okay. And yeah, look at that priority. It already got here. And this is green circuits, which are not getting anything. There are no trains with this stop. Okay, well. Let's make a green circuit train. Pick up full cargo. Time passed. 120. Green circuit drop off. Empty cargo. 120. Add interrupt refuel. Yeah, and automatic. All right, let's go watch this guy go. Oh. Yeah, it's still high priority, I guess, because it's very empty. So yeah, this is putting out 288 still. Eventually, this will drop. Thankfully, they consume 0 fuel while idling. Oh, look at that. Look at those gears goes. Why are they not working? Oh, because they don't have circuits yet, because this is... Yeah. I might be a little silly. Alright, well, while I wait for that, let's go grab steel and fill out the rest of those chests. Wow. Yeah, I have a new belt, one-stop shop, so to speak. I'm almost fully off the old base. In fact, I can go get steel here. Really, it's just the train parts. Why are you not... Oh, do I have to prioritize the drop-off here, too? Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's do that real quick. I really do like this device that I've come up with, though. It's rather elegant. And I'm not entirely sure. Oh, right. Yeah, iron plate count. Let me just make sure the other one is also set to that, because I forgot. Yeah, no. That would be why it's not changing. There we go. Yeah, now the priority is starting to drop, but it's still very high. But yeah, real quick, before I forget, parameterize this. So now when I place it, it asks me to define parameter 0. In this case, that's iron plates. Yep. And there's none here, so We get a signal of 288, which means if we actually hook up the red wire, yep, signal P, it is now the highest priority iron. All right, feeling good. We'll wrap this up in a minute here. I would just like, oh, yeah, I should probably do that to these two. In this case, coal. And, I mean, yeah, it sometimes does use that. So yeah, we're now reading the amount of coal in here. And set priority. It's just that simple. Pick the parameter when you place it, put down the 3 combinators, hook it up to the station, and turn on set priority. Ah, I love blueprints. I gotta go do this for the other 2 furnace stacks coal. Yep. 14K. Well, I mean, with how the priority system works, if that's the floor. Oh, it's because it stacks to 50. Damn it. Oh. Didn't even think of that. Different stack sizes are going to mess with the ability of this to read the inventory. Hopefully that'll be fine, though, because every train with a unique stack size is going to be going to the same genre of station. So the priorities between them will all be the same range. So there won't be one that's mysteriously stuck at a forever higher priority even when it's at full capacity. Like, the coal train is always going to be getting a signal of 144 priority at minimum. Which is high, to be sure. But not as high as it could be, and it's always going to be the same between all the coal stops. So as long as it's consistent, a consistent range, I think the prioritization will work just fine. So that's copper. Now I just got to go do iron. Whoa. Look out. Yeah, I'll just carefully go around this. Ba-ba-da-da. Coal again. Yup. Set priority. Wha-bam. So yeah, they're all going to be around 144 minimum priority. And if anything's higher than that, then it's less full of coal than a full one, so something will go and grab it. Or go deposit to it. So yeah, now I have a nice amount of iron, steel, rails, belts. Right, that was the other thing I was missing. So I should be all good. How many? Okay, I need more iron. Let's go grab that. Oh, there's some iron that's here and it's backed up, so I may as well grab it. I'll grab one from each chest, so they're even. Never mind. I should probably set up the prioritization device. No, rotate it. Don't open your inventory. Iron plate. Get off the rails, first of all. You. Yep. Only a priority of 10 because of how full it is. This to there, and then set priority. It's extremely low. This one is so full, you do not need to bother stopping at this one. This is a pickup. Okay, that's another iron drop-off. So we can do the same thing here. Iron plates. 3 arithmetics. Iron plate, yep. Very low priority signal because we're almost full. There we go. Now let's do the same for these green circuits because we now have a second place that's going to want them. So I want the trains to be able to decide which one to go to. Yep, green circuits. Relatively low priority, but actually no, this one's quite high. Yeah, it's anywhere from 280, or give or take, all the way to 0. So it's best to think about it in terms of 0 to 255. Anything above 255 is max priority, so this is just about maximum, and on the actual priority value of a station, it is essentially maximum. This is doing that thing again, though. I think we're going to change the layout of this. No. What I'm going to do is like that, so that more of these are actually dropping off. Huh. They're grabbing only from the near side. Why are you not... Oh, you actually don't have the room to drop off? Interesting. Oh, because we're not quite able to pick them all up fast enough. There we go. Now it's dropping off appropriately. Yeah, they're all grabbing from the inside lane, though. I mean, if we rate calculator this... Yeah, it's only half a belt of green, so I should just do this. And then they'll start picking up the far end ones, and then this will eventually deplete. So on and so forth. This one's not getting gears now. Oh, because there's not enough iron getting to it. What the heck? Why is that? I need to hit this with a whole rate calculator. Yeah. It's balanced. Net rate 0. So I don't get it. It's 5, not 4. Oh, because these are running out of iron. So yeah, the priority should be climbing. Let's see if we can watch it go up by 1. Yep. Yeah, really weird. Oh, no, it's not weird. I forgot immediately that we have a deficit of plates coming in. This one should be very low priority. Yep, only 21 as opposed to 249. This one is only 10. So yeah, this is fine. We need the iron to go to that other one up there. Okay. What else? We got the green circuits. Now we just need... I mean, maybe I should just place down another iron train? That couldn't hurt, right? Just another one to service all these high priority drop-offs. Okay, what else? We got this guy. Good. Yeah, that should be fine. Ah. Yeah, let me go do that real quick. Because I'm starting to get to the point where I need the extra storage for the trains to get out of the way of the main line. Because these are early day rail designs, which means I didn't have pull-off stations for them. So yeah, let a train in there, buddy. Are you coming to get iron plates? Yup. There we go. Now it's out of the way of the main line, though. The only other one that would be waiting to go in would be another iron. Ooh. Yeah. Ugh. Theoretically, it can pull off and wait here. It's not ideal, but I guess if I want to do that, I would have to replace this with that so that it can go up here. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Green circuits are green circuiting. Now let's go over here and actually get these green signs made before I end this off. I don't really think I need a prioritizer on this, but I'll just put it here so that it's there when I need it. Okay. Oh, one more time, looking at this. Yeah, this is the usual. And this time I can actually go directly into the rows and rows of science assembly. So where do I want to put those then? Just into a splitter, straight up. Or straight down, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I'll just do a bunch of these and have 2 belts again. Which one requires more? No, it's even, so... Wait, that's the wrong one. I might be a little silly. There we go. Damn it. You know what? Frick you. Water fills your house. There we go. And yeah, this should have the same expandability. Yeah, let's see how many I have after this. I'll leave another count. Okay. And again, I don't think I need it for this one per se, but I'll do it anyway. Just because I like using my little gadget that I've invented. You know what? I wonder if I cut this. Yeah, it'll connect through the middle. But that does cut off this, so let's remove that and put this here. Right? Oh, I don't have a radar there. Damn it. But I can see that the blue circuitry is connected to it, so yeah, we're fine. Oh. Okay. Yeah, these are empty, so they're at 288. I mean, I guess I just gotta place the trains. Damn it. I have to go pick up more locomotives. I shoulda when I had the chance. Alright, but as soon as these are running and we see green science... Okay, I have to get green science locomotive running too. Once the green science locomotive successfully drops off at the science labs, then I'm ending the stream. Once we've achieved that, And then next time we'll do blue science for realsies. It'll be a nice way to cap off the this week's streams. There we go. Ugh, you can tell my brain is slowly frying thinking about all of this. But I feel really accomplished with the arithmetic combinator prioritizer. I feel like that was actually pretty smart. You know. Not my crazy... Well, maybe my craziest work so far. But not necessarily the craziest train-based, arithmetic combinator-based thing anyone has ever done. Yeah. Speaking of which, I think for my next playthrough, I at least want to attempt the one assembler challenge. Which might be painful, but I think it'll be a good brain teaser. And it'll be quite the opposite of this playthrough. Plus, it won't need nearly as much or even any modding with the 2.0 circuit network functionalities. Because the only video I've seen of the one assembler challenge was pre 2.0, and it had to have a mod. But it feels like it'll be a good way to really delve into the depths of the circuit network system. So I'd be keen on at least attempting it. I really should just turn these into icons. Pick up full cargo. Where's all the wood? What? Oh. Yeah. 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 Go, go, go. All right. Now we just gotta wait around. And by wait around, I of course mean follow this train for the remainder of the stream. Oh, Interesting. Uh-oh. Why are you not able to go? Because you're stuck there, 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 because you're stuck there. We have a coal train deadlock. And it's completely jammed the system. So I guess I need to remove the coal train. Interesting. I don't have any fuel left for my car, so I'm going to have to awkwardly walk over there. This is hilarious, if inconvenient. Just part of the problem with me not having been smart enough about... Huh. Why did it unjam itself? What the heck? Oh. My goodness. Okay, real quick. Real quick. Okay. Onwards. I just realized that's going to be super low priority compared to every other iron drop-off because it doesn't have the station. Whoopsies! Okay, yeah, you're still just stuck. You're stuck. And I just need to pick up that one coal train. Actually, I might have to just undo it. You are trying to go here, but you're stuck because of these guys, aren't you? Yeah, that's a red signal. Even though this is here, it doesn't perceive it. That's an interesting bug, in my opinion. That feels like it should be not obstructed there. Let me have a look at the signal. Ah! That would be why. And for some reason, that just took the spot. Well, it worked out in the end anyway. Ah, of course. Well, that's just going to sit there now, I guess. The problem with this is obvious, though. If we only have one coal train, then everything's going to get refueled a lot slower, but we might not need more than one. Why are you... Oh. Okay, we have a serious problem. And getting rid of that coal train solved none of it. So I'm just going to make an emergency extension here. Oh, no, we're good. All right. That should fix it, which means I can also put that coal train back. Oh. Okay, yeah, that should do a lot better. I should maybe even get rid of this option. So that a train has to go through here. Yep. And if they want to go down the loop. So I have actually made this I pull off in a sense. Yeah, see? And it wants to go down in there to the iron pickup, then it does that. But if it wants to go to the iron ore pickup, then it'll go down this track instead. I'm waiting a green science pickup. Woo. Whoa. Ow. Now what? Why are you stopped there? Oh. I forgot this. Look at him go. Belts and inserters in spades. Oh. So it turns out I was able to actually push past my mental fatigue. I thought I was going to be done after just 2 hours, but we almost hit the full 3-hour mark. Surpassed 2.5 hours at least. Look at him go. How much is this? About 1.25 per second. So yeah, we'll be able to expand this a lot before we have to worry about adding more cargo output. Why are you just sitting? Oh, I needed to turn this on to ore. Do I need that to? Yeah. I need to make this 150 as well. Yeah, I think I need to make this 150 too. Yeah, look at that. Green science. And I just realized these are all backwards. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, go back to pickup real quick. Restart that timer. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, let's just build this out a little bit. At least with another 5 of these. Ugh. I'm running low on resources. Alright, yeah. Once I expand this, I'll end the stream. Damn, can't put that there. Okay. Yeah. I love the glowy nighttime science. Definitely one of my better mod choices. There we go. Just a little bit more. So that would be 1.875. Almost 2 per second. Amazing. Oh, that's interesting. The glow is visible through a splitter. Hello. Goodbye. All right, let's see it. Yeah, look at it go. Let's see it happen. Once we start actually filling these in with green science. Ooh. And then tomorrow, chemical science, which is going to be an interesting one because it's going to be a lot of fluid stuff. And there we go. 50 green science packs. And then there'll be a couple more once it starts going on to the split balancer. But this is great because I'm building up a huge buffer of science. All right. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, all of these chests will fill up with science. And then all of these chests will fill up with science. So there'll be 2 steel chests of science buffer, plus whatever ends up getting stuck in the cargo wagon. So it doesn't really matter that I have a somewhat low SPM right now. I'm basically not going to run out until I have the ability to really ramp up the assembly of it. Or at least that's the theory, which may or may not actually be accurate. But tomorrow we will begin advanced oil processing. That is at least what we're going to attempt to get to. Oh, stream 30.